Whoa! Wow! Wow! Can we all just pause and agree that this was one of the best hours of television this year? Like HBO didn't just come to play, they came to break us emotionally, patch us up, and then break us again. Let's dive into The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, the one that ripped our hearts out with a golf club, literally and emotionally. Spoilers ahead. If you're not caught up, what are you doing? Recap. What happened? We opened with Ellie saying, "I'm still me, he's still Joel, nothing will change that." That, friends, was the calm before the apocalypse, because change was definitely coming, and not in a good way. Jackson's walls, breached, infected, swarming. Abby, out for blood. We had two major fronts of chaos, a town being invaded and a deeply personal vendetta reaching its boiling point. Abby finally confronts the man who killed her father, Joel. And let me tell you, what followed was one of the most brutal and painful scenes this show has ever delivered. Deep dive and symbolism. Let's talk symbolism because this episode was layered like an onion. A really tragic, emotionally manipulative onion. The storm in the mountains? Not just weather. It was a literal warning for the emotional and physical destruction ahead. Abby's recurring dream of the hospital room where Joel killed her father. That's her trauma manifesting. Her trying to resist the revenge loop, but being dragged in deeper anyway. Joel's kind final actions, helping Ellie, restringing her guitar, were there to rebuild him in our hearts just before they shattered him in front of us. HBO, you monsters. And the golf club? I mean, that is now the official weapon of emotional warfare. Acting and cinematography review. Performance-wise, Pedro Pascal crushed us with just a few minutes of screen time. You didn't need a monologue, just that twitching finger, those blood-soaked eyes, and his final line, "Just fucking get on with it." It was cold. It was raw. It was Joel to the very end. Bella Ramsey? Incredible. Her breakdown after witnessing Joel's torture hit like a freight train. No fake tears here. This was gut-wrenching grief, pure and messy. Cinematography was peak post-apocalyptic horror, the snowy silence of Jackson, the suffocating chaos of the infected swarm, the close-ups of Ellie's devastated face. Each frame screamed, "Feel this pain, sit with it, don't look away." Every shot in this episode was crafted with pain in mind, and it worked. From Ellie's trembling face, to Joel's haunted eyes, to Abby's terrifying stillness as she picked up that golf club. This was top-tier acting. Bella Ramsey is giving an awards-worthy performance already, and we're only 2 episodes in. Every camera angle felt like it was trying to crush our souls, and it succeeded. Jackson under siege, chaos in the snow. Let's not forget that this episode started with a full-on infected invasion. Jackson was overrun, and the infected seemed smarter, faster, more strategic. That one line about them using their dead as insulation? Yeah, creepy. This wasn't just another zombie fight. This was war. The action felt more World War Z than Walking Dead, especially that terrifying scene of Abby running from the infected horde. Chills, literal chills. Tommy versus the bloater, flamethrower showdown. Tommy, my guy. Facing off against a freaking bloater with a nearly empty flamethrower was one of the most nail-biting moments of the whole episode. The tension, the stakes, the boom. It was cinema. And that little loop he gave Maria mid-battle? These are the moments that give weight to the chaos. Emotional beats inside the madness. Ending explained. So, Joel is gone. Abby finishes what she came for, but it's not closure. It's just a new chapter of vengeance. Now Ellie's ready to become exactly what she hates. The cycle of violence? Oh, it's just getting started. Abby watched her father die in cold blood. Ellie watched Joel get tortured to death. Now they both carry memories soaked in loss, and neither of them is walking away whole. Also, Abby low-key caused the infected to swarm Jackson. Like, girl, we get it, you're mad, but maybe don't pull the apocalypse trap card next time. My thoughts on the episode. 10 out of 10. No notes. This episode was a masterclass in tension, emotion, and character-driven storytelling. It had an ambush, a massacre, a town under siege, a father figure executed like a war criminal, and somehow they made it all feel personal, misleading us with the infected threat while hiding the real knife in Abby's hands. Chef's kiss, cinematically beautiful, narratively devastating. This was peak HBO. This was The Last of Us at its finest and cruelest. And that's a wrap on Season 2, Episode 2. Let me know your thoughts below. Did this episode ruin you too? Or are you Team Abby and think Joel had it coming? I won't judge. Much. Hit like, subscribe, and stick around for breakdowns every week. And remember, I will truly miss you.